Um, you get dwarfed in Monster Hunter knowledge by a buddy of yours. He 100%s every Monster Hunter he plays. I said this before I started streaming, just in general, like, I really wish I could pick a game and stick to it for that long to do stuff like that. For one, it would make streaming easier, I think, because I could just pick a game and you know, like the people that play World of Warcraft all the time, or Monster Hunter all the time, or whatever, you build up that following of people for that game. I just cannot. I can't do it. I just have zero interest in those like silver crowns and gold crowns and stuff. It just doesn't do anything for me. And I really wish it did. This is the chocobo. I don't think we'd be able to kill the chocobo anyway. Just do this.
I'll do what I can.
You agree? You get angsty and gotta, or antsy and gotta switch it up. Yeah. Ah, gotcha.
Just getting started. Come on.
Like the people who play Hearthstone every stream 5 days a week for the last like 8 years blows your mind. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. With a card game, I can kind of understand it, because when the expansions come out, it switches everything up, and you're trying to build new decks and all that jazz. But man, that's a lot of... I mean, you're talking every... I don't know, even if they did it once a month with new cards, I couldn't imagine playing it for 8 hours a day for 30 days. I mean, like, even Borderlands, as much as I want to play it and finish finding all the stuff and all that, like, I actually really needed Tactics to come out and give me a break from it, because, yeah. I don't know. I got mad respect for the people that can, you know, like Towley. Towley's a perfect example. How the heck he plays World of Warcraft for the last 12 years and plays it all the time. Now, I know he switches games up every once in a while, and he'll play other stuff. But for the most part, he plays nothing but WoW. And that's just, that's incredible. People that can do that is just, it's crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Diminishing returns? Yeah. Yep.
I have you now. I must keep at it. Which do?
Oh, we can almost reach him. Alright, let's use this opportunity to, another game people dump thousands of hours into, Dead by Daylight. I have never played it, and I've never seen the appeal of it. Fan base for that game is intense. I think I have a few friends that play it every once in a while, but they're definitely not super intense into it.
I must concentrate.
I think the longest I ever played a game in a row was Final Fantasy XIV. I played it for like 2 years straight, I think. Your issue with the game is you only want to play the killer, but you don't want to play alone. Yep. It's shocking to you how many people, random people showed up for Stardew Valley. Didn't realize it had such a massive fan base. Yeah. That's another game. We just recently finished up a playthrough. And I could have put probably another couple more 100 hours into it. But again, it was that whole, like, why? There was no real point to keep going other than to just say I did, pretty much. Luckily, every couple months there's a 2v8 mode that a friend and you hop on together. That's cool. That's been one of the other things too, is like, you know, like Destiny, and stuff like there's just some games that are just horrible to play solo. And we have Peach and I have a ton of friends that play a bunch of games that we would like to play, but we're usually never awake or on or able to play at the same times they are, so it kind of sucks. Stardew has a super knowledgeable fan base. Most fans of that game seem like walking encyclopedias. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Ale. How you been? You'll play Destiny anytime with y'all? Man, it's been years. I haven't touched Destiny since Destiny 2 released. You been alright? It's good to hear. Destiny is meh. 2 was fun for a bit. I think Warframe is better in nearly every way. I agree. The latest update in Destiny is weird. I heard a lot of people are really upset about it. I saw some article where some, I presume a well-known streamer for the game basically just up and quit in the middle of like the raid, I'm assuming, and just said it wasn't worth it anymore, which is yikes. That's yikes. I used to love watching King Gothalion and them do the raids on release day. Those were fun to watch in original Destiny. I don't think I ever watched them in 2. Oddly enough, I hear people are loving the mobile Destiny game. I didn't know there was a mobile one. They fired the wrong folks and this is the result. Hey, you know, it can happen. It can happen. Yeah, usually the case. Yep.
I must concentrate.
It's a shame because it feels like a lot of companies are, it feels like they're firing their people that are making the most money because they're trying to cut their bottom line. And what they end up doing is cutting their real talent and then leaving a team that may be talented but doesn't have the experience. And that's when you get into trouble.
Oh, I can still improve.
Saw a couple of people say it's better than the actual game. You think you've played more Phasmophobia than Destiny of late? Is that the one where you're, it's probably not. I'm probably thinking of Repo. where you're trying to, I guess you have a team of people, and then there's like weird, scary stuff trying to kill you while you're trying to get out. Is that Repo? Can't handle spooky. It does require to interact. Repo, you collect things to escape. But are you being chased by like weird, creepy monster things? Phasmo is ghost hunting. The goal of Phasmo is to find out what is haunting the house. Okay, that could be fun. I might have to grab that, because we definitely. I need to do some spooky games for Spooktober. So, yeah. Repo, some monsters come for you. Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of then. That's the one I've seen people play.
Yes.
He still needs first strike? Ugh, okay. Rock some Phasmo with you. It's best with partners. Alright, yeah, we may do that. I'm gonna have to look at, hopefully, I don't really think this game will take a huge amount of time. There's one ghost in the house, but it can be one of 24 types. And you gotta investigate and try not to die. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty fun. I think really the only Spooktober game I have on my list currently is Resident Evil Village, which is old now, but it's a game that I've always wanted to play, and it's just been sitting in my backlog, so. Concentration's nice. Watch a playthrough of an old game, Mortuary Assistant. Couldn't even make it through the playlist. Creeped me out. Mortuary Assistant. Is that where... that's where you actually have to, like, perform the mortuary duties, right? But there's also like really weird stuff going on. Don't know if you have VR, but Phasmo can be played in desktop or VR if you really want to immerse yourself. I don't have VR. You're actually like embalming and stuff? Yeah, okay. I think I know what game you're talking about. Oh no, we still didn't make it to 4? Really? That whole battle, we didn't make it to 4. Dang it. Okay.
What is it?
Speaking of horror games, Subnautica VR is an actual nightmare. I think I would actually enjoy playing that game in VR. That might actually make me go back to it, playing that in VR. We want auto potion, okay. So he's close to that. And then we'll swap him back to like Black Mage or something. I might have to put Subnautica on my revisit list. It has been quite a chunk of time since I played it. Well, since it was in early access, basically. You're the opposite. I'd immediately soil myself if I even heard a Leviathan in VR.
Right.
Okay, let's save real quick. it's almost time to go. Alright. Let's check. So how many days are left? We just did a fight, right? Still says the same amount of days. Weird. Even the chase you and explode fish would make you throw off your glasses. You do love watching people try Subnautica VR with heart rate monitors on the screen. Can see the panic happen in real time. That's actually a really great idea. That is a great idea. I would actually be really interested to see how my heart rate would do. I have a super low resting heart rate. To the point where I can't wear a heart rate monitor to sleep because it will wake me up. I drop below like 40 at night. Wouldn't be fun with you because it'd always be max level. I'd just be curious to see how steady mine would be until I got deeper into the waters. Like at the beginning of the game, I wonder if it would hardly even move. All right, let me go look. Is Phasmo, whatever it was called, is it on sale right now? It is. Starting area is okay for people when you have to swim off that sheer cliff. People immediately lose it. Lava area, the ghost leviathan. See, I don't remember a lot of the game because it's been so long. Phasmophobia is a 4-player online co-op psychological horror. Paranormal activities on the ride. It's up to you and your team to use all the ghost hunting equipment at your disposal. Oh, maybe I did see somebody play this. I saw you start it. Oh, it's early access. Wow, bunch of people on my friends list already on this. Alright, we'll add it to the cart. You needed a mic because the ghost reacts to your sounds. So if you play it without a mic active, does it just not do anything? It's cool that it reacts to your sound, though. Wow, it's been in development for 5 years already? Hey, minimum system requirements. GTX 970. We were just talking about those. That's funny. Okay, I'll stick that on my wish list. Or in my cart, rather. I need to find a couple other spooky games to play for October. To test certain things to determine ghost type, you have to talk to the ghost. Oh, okay. You see that game you have to hook up to your camera, and the monster only moves when you blink? I don't like that. Okay, so one of the creepiest things of all time is the weeping angels from Doctor Who. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know. Called Vigil. But that's what that reminds me of. It's like that, but when you actually blink, that's crazy. Crazy and super creepy. The silence were pretty creepy too, but not nearly as creepy as the angels. The angels were very creepy. I don't know that you'd play such a thing with Mike at home, though. Survival horror? Browse by horror game. Here we go. He'd mess with you too much. Wait, I thought I just looked up horror games. Why is Neo? Sekiro? Those are not horror games. What? Fallout 76? That's not horror. Clover Pit? Gambling, roguelite, psychological horror. Say what now? Definitely support me playing Resident Evil games. They're great, even the older ones. Yeah, I'm stoked for Village. I don't think I'll probably ever play the one that came before that, whatever it was called, where it takes place entirely in one house. That one just didn't do anything for me when I was watching people play it. Sons of the Forest. They have Total Warhammer on here. What? Total Warhammer is not a horror game. Resident Evil, oh, 7. Biohazard, that's the one in the house. Dead by Daylight? Yeah. Dead by Daylight's never really been... I should say, I'm not a huge horror fan in general. Especially movies. It is if you know the lore. Tainted Grail. A lot of these do not seem like horror games at all. But Resident Evil Biohazard is $8. Horror movie marathon season is starting. Yeah, you don't want me watching horror movies with you. Huh. Okay, I might have to do like a Google search for recommended horror games or something, because there's basically nothing popping up in the search on the store. So, yeah. Alright. Chat, thank you all so much for hanging out. Hope you had fun. I'll be back in an hour at 1 p.m. ET. We're gonna dive back into Borderlands and try to wrap up all of the side quests, so we can kind of finish our playthrough of the game and wrap that up on YouTube. And once we do, then we'll be playing Tactics all day until we finish it, and then we'll start in on Spooktober games. Hopefully I can find a couple more that'll last us throughout the rest of the month. Super picky about your horror movies. Some are okay. If it's mystery and gore, that's fine. Things jump scaring you, F that. I just have a logical issue with a lot of horror movies, where people make stupid decisions that make no sense, or that kind of thing. It just really kills me. Now, if it's well done and it's rooted in, like, what was that, Amityville Horror, I think, or whatever, that was based on like a Indian burial ground, that sort of stuff really screws in my head, and I enjoy those horror movies, but then they give me nightmares for like weeks after. So I tend to just stay away from everything, because it's either going to be super disappointing or it's going to give me nightmares. So but anyway, I will, if I don't see you for the afternoon stream, I hope you all have a... Sorry, I'm sure that clap was really loud. Sorry, chat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time for more fun and games. Bye-bye.